let's see. I don't need to pick that up. Alright, I'm good for now. Let's see here. Joel Nelson says, are you planning any changes for the Extra Life stream this year? Yes. You may have missed the announcement, but I am actually not going to be doing the marathon for Extra Life this year. Instead, I'm rebranding the event, which will still involve a 24-hour marathon by me and involve me recruiting team members to raise funds with me in a very similar way. But we're going to be raising funds for St. Jude's Hospital instead of Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And I put a video up explaining why that is. But apart from like who we're raising funds for and the platform we're doing it on, no, I don't think I'm planning on making any significant changes. In fact, for the sake of just kind of continuity during this big change this year, I'm going to try and keep as much of the event and the other things about the event as much the same as possible. And then in future years, once I've kind of gotten used to this new fundraising platform that we'll be using, I'll see if any changes sound appealing or, you know, make sense. But yeah, still looking forward to it. Still going to be, I think, one of my major highlights is that 24-hour marathon. Oh man, that was a delayed sound effect. And Joel Nelson's comment just reminded me, if you want a better chance of getting my attention, somewhere in your comment on the chat, put @ChristianGeekCentral, spelling is important, and no spaces, @ChristianGeekCentral, and it'll be highlighted in orange for me, and I'll be more likely to see it. Kuba Booba asks, hey, have you started... Oh, jeez! Sorry, Kuba. Who is this guy? Alright. Private Kowalski. Kowalski, are you with the NCR? Because I wouldn't mind having a better reputation with the NCR, but you're starting us off on the wrong foot. So, yeah, Coop, I mentioned this just a little bit earlier in the stream that I don't really have any games that I'm playing on it right now, but I've got a list that I'm going to try out and binge trying out when I pull the trigger on that 3-month for $1 Game Pass introductory rate that they give people who've never tried it before. And so I'll be pulling the trigger on that in a couple weeks when it's time for me to review a game that is arriving at Game Pass in a couple weeks. Then I'll be playing like almost exclusively on the Series X probably for much of that 3 months. We'll see. Backlog Vault says, do scorpions freak you out or are you used to it? Kind of looking around for scorpions now. So, we've had several in our house since we moved here a few years ago. Less than 5, or maybe 5 max, over the course of 4 years. But some of them, like, went in a concentrated period, and it is kind of freaky when you spot one and realize, oh crap, there it is, because you want to deal with it. You do not want to let it get away. You do not want to let it just be roaming around in your house. But I spray for bugs monthly, and whenever they've come out, they have always been, you know, like in the process of dying, or they've already been dead when we discovered them, you know. All right. Kowalski, dang it. Oh, let's see. I gotta do this. I keep forgetting. There's just a little kind of a cheat where even if you don't have the AP to use whatchamajigger, if you tap into that mode, it'll help you line up your shot right onto the person you're fighting. And if you're on the sticks and you don't have aim assists, for someone like me, it can be a little tricky sometimes. Yeah, let's pick that up. Okay. Let's have some of that sarsaparilla. Joel Nelson says, "Sweet, love the stream." Nice. I think you're talking about the what is usually the Extra Life stream. Yeah, I'm planning for that to totally still be the same and be what it usually is, which is crazy for me and hopefully fun for you guys. Kubu Booba says, "Do you feel any pressure to use Game Pass for the next 3 months?" I will once I pull the trigger on that. Like I said, I'm going to pull the trigger on that about a week and a half from now when the Ascent releases on Game Pass day one, and I'm planning to review that one. And so there are some other games during that 3-month period that I will definitely want to use Game Pass to review. It's just really cost effective for me as someone who's reviewing games. Even after that, when I, have the opportunity to review a game, paying $10 a month is a lot, is a third less than the monthly $15 for GameFly's lowest tier subscription, and I would get the games instantly when they release and be able to turn around, delete them, and play something else that's on the service, so yeah, I'm definitely at an NCR. This is not helping me with the NCR at all. But he's blinking the quest marker here, so I guess I'm doing the right thing. Oh, is it the door? It's the door. It wasn't the guy, it was the door. I might be heading in for a world of hurt here. Okay, I don't want to delete those saves. But yeah, Kuba, I'll feel some pressure to make use of Game Pass while I have it, especially that 3 months for $1 thing. And in particular, during that time period, because, as I said earlier, there's like a list of 20-plus games that I want to try out, and this will be my best opportunity to try them out at the freaking lowest cost I possibly could, so I think I'll feel less of that pressure in the future, maybe. Okay. This is just how it has to be with me and the NCR, I guess. Okay. Restore all body parts, not necessarily health, though. Blood pack, dirty water. Yeah, damage resistance would be good right now. And upping my damage would be good right now. And sure, weapon spread being reduced would be good. And let's take another stim pack. Get another one. Alright. Good gravy. Alright. Oh, there's a bunch of these guys! Alright, listen. I think I've set myself up to make this very difficult to... Wait, are they shooting each other? Are there some ally-type guys in there? Who are they? Great cons. Okay, so I haven't ticked them off yet, and they're just in the mix right now. Oh, this is interesting. Hate it! Now that folks know you're bad, most people outright hate you in the NCR. Okay. Alright. Well, Did they kill everybody that was trying to kill me? Boulder City Showdown. That's very interesting. Okay, I need to go tell Jessup the Great Khans are free to go. Very interesting. Alright. Well, I need to loot a bunch of these guys first and hope that I will be much better off than when I started. I'm hoping these dog tags will be valuable at some point. NCR mantle armor. I don't know, what am I wearing right now? My armor might be in pretty rough shape right now. It is. It is definitely in rough shape. So... Oh, is that why the NCR was attacking me? Because I was dressed as one of Caesar's Legion? Dang it. So maybe that was unnecessary. Oh, crap. Alright, well, let's take this and see if maybe between these various guys that I loot, I'll just have a good source of armor. And service rifles, right? And maybe trooper helmets. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what the possibilities are here. I can't repair that. Oh, I could maintain this, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Oh. How about weapons? Service rifle. Where's the primary one that's doing the best? Oh, probably this one here. Okay, so let's repair this one. Good. DPS 60, that's pretty good. In fact, maybe I will hotkey this. Oh, let's see here. Okay, I think I'm okay for now. Oh, but I need to switch weapons now. I'm basically out of ammo there. I wonder how long this one will last me. I wish corpses were marked on my little mappy, compassy thing. Don't want to miss any loot. Yeah, let's pick that up. Service rifle, trooper helmet, good. Oh, Great Khans. Huh. I don't think I need the soldier armor. That looks pretty low. No, I don't think I need the grenades. Yeah, I really went down here. Yeah, let's grab that. Face wrap armor. I don't think I need that. Well, let's grab it just in case, because I might have one of those already. So, let's see. Now, I got a boatload of stuff from these NCR guys. Let's see what I can maintain. Oh, okay. So let's see. It's a goggles helmet or a trooper helmet. I'm not sure which one is better. I don't know. I'm just gonna... Let's do that. Alright. Huh. 10 or... What am I wearing? Lightweight metal armor? Doesn't really compare, does it? Oh, interesting. Let's see here. So the face wrap armor... Okay. I don't think that necessarily helps me. Man, I don't know. Let's do that. And let's do that, I guess. I don't really know what I'm doing. Alright, I guess that's good for now. Oh, but I'm still way over, so let's drop this, I guess. Alright, that's good. Oh, I got limb issues. Let's take care of that. Get the old doctor's bag. And my health is terrible. Just terrible right now. Let's save. Because I'm just on the edge of death. I really want to be doing better than I am. Yeah, I know my health is low. Why don't you tell me where a supply of water is that I can just guzzle for a while?
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead.
I got better.
And here I thought us great Khans were tough to kill. So, what happens now?
Where's the platinum chip?
Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me.
The troopers are all dead. You're free to go.
Yeah, that's a pretty piece of work. Makes me wonder why you turn on the NCR. Especially when they had us cold. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him.
Goodbye.
Yeah, go on.
All right. Well, maybe I should boost my guns a little bit at this point. I've been using pretty much just regular weapons, not energy weapons, right? All right, let's just put it all into there for now. Whoa, did I just gain 2 levels in a row or something? That was kind of crazy. Let's see. Oh, it does increase... Oh, no, increase the hit points I receive from food and drink. Nah, that's not really what I want. Yeah, my survivability, I think I need to prioritize for just a little bit here. Let's do that. Anything here that's gonna keep me... Oh, toughness, maybe. Okay, I better take that. Alright. I'm feeling a little better now. Should I not steal from you guys? Probably not. What's in here? Oh, bobby pins. Alright. Oh, but they left. Really hate karma systems. Oh, this might be useful. Gumdrops, anything that'll give me some health back. Yep. Empty. Anything back here? McMurphy? What happened, McMurphy? He was already dead when I showed up. Okay. Alright, ooh, what's this? Fixer. I don't know. Sounds valuable. Alright, off we go. Still no water. Be nice if I had some water. Okay, there's an autosave they just did for me. Oh, that flashlight doesn't help at all. Okay, I need to look and see what my next quest objective is, so I know that I'm doing it right. Confront Benny at the Tops Casino. So this looks like a bit of a trip, and there is no fast traveling that's going to help me, really. Whew. Okay. Well, I definitely feel like I've got the, jacked up but still moving side of being a Terminator going on. Okay, I'm glad this guy didn't attack me on sight. And it's definitely brighter out here, too. I don't know why that is, but I appreciate it. Yes, I understand my health is low. Is there a, Oh, I hear dogs. Oh, wait, what's this?
Fancy meeting you here, friend.
Oh, this guy. Goodbye.
Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first round.
Thank you for your time. Yeah, I could use a source of healing. Let's see. I can eat this. Blamco mac and cheese. Sure, gumdrops, yeah. Purified water. Let's try just that combo of things for now. So, Backlog Vault says, I've still not gotten around to playing New Vegas despite being attacked from behind. Knew there was dogs. All right. Good gravy. Let's eat these dogs right away. I just want the option when I'm looting them to just start eating them right there. Okay. Again, Backlog Vault says, I've still not gotten around to playing New Vegas despite loving 3 and enjoying 4. So you agree with the majority opinion that it is the best Fallout game? No. But that's only because I don't really remember my personal full playthrough of the game well enough to compare it in my mind to Fallout 4. I remember that I enjoyed it. And there were probably things about it that I enjoyed more than 3. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I think playing 3 was in the early days of me playing shooters for the first time. And so I think that my experience playing 3 had more impact on me than my experience playing New Vegas, especially since the first time I tried playing New Vegas, I got like 15, 20 hours in, and then a glitch just killed my save, and I had to basically start over. And I didn't want to do that. I was just so bitter about it that I didn't touch the game for, I don't know, maybe a couple years. So that soured my feelings on it at the time. Once I got back into it, a year or two later, played it through to the end, had a great time with it, but, you know, it's hard to compare. I mean, your question is, do you agree with the majority opinion that it is the best Fallout game? I'm not really, except in a relaxed nerd conversation kind of way, and even then, I hesitate to talk in that way about geek entertainment. I much prefer to talk about it in subjective terms, because I think it's kind of like almost a fruitless endeavor to try and make a claim that such and such is the best such and such is better than such and such, because if people agree with you, then they agree with you, and if they don't, then you explaining a million things to them is not going to change how they feel about an experience. What you could possibly do is point out some negative things about it they didn't notice, and then sour their opinion on it, but that's kind of taking something away from them. If they didn't notice something that about a game that bothered me, I'm happy for them to have not had the crappy experience that I did. So, yeah, I'm usually not going to talk about it in those terms. If I were to look at those three experiences, Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4, and try to say, okay, which one was the most enjoyable experience for me when I played it through the first time? Even that's hard to say. It wouldn't be New Vegas. It would either be 3 or 4, but those two are kind of neck and neck for different reasons. 3, because it was such a new type of gameplay experience for me. I think I had maybe played Oblivion, or maybe not. I can't remember which one I played first. But it was still the early days of me playing first-person shooters at all. So there was such a novelty in it about that. It was still maybe only the second Bethesda game I'd ever played, and so there was a novelty in that regard. By the time 4 came out, I mean, I'd played Oblivion to death, Skyrim to death, 3 to death, New Vegas to death. But yet, 4 introduced some neat new mechanics. So here's what I'd say. Let me say it this way. When I realized I wanted to go back and play 4 again, I was like, I want to play 4 again. I want to start from the beginning. But I decided that I wanted to play 3 and New Vegas again, not because I would prefer to play those, but because I knew that 4 wouldn't quite be a fresh enough experience if I went back to it right now, after having played it just a couple years ago. So I wanted to give myself some time to forget some things about that game and come back to it fresh. But I think I might say 4, and I realize that's probably going to be a pretty unpopular answer. A lot of people were down on 4 and saying, oh, it's just more of 3, you know. And in a number of ways it was, but I think of all the Fallout games that I would want to go back to and just kind of live in right now, I think 4 has more for me. But again, it's hard to say. I mean, the experience I'm having with New Vegas right now, streaming for you guys, is not the experience I would have playing by myself. And so part of me wants to go back and play it for myself and not beelining it, mainlining the story quest, doing the... Well, the Terminator thing I would probably still do. But streaming is just different. I'm not playing it for me, I'm playing it for you guys right now. So... yeah, so that doesn't really answer your question, sorry. But I'm really looking forward to getting back to 4. And New Vegas, in my mind, is kind of the road to get there. So maybe that is saying that I would prefer 4 of all of them? I don't know. Not much, though. I mean, I wouldn't make too much out of that statement, because I really enjoy all 3 of these. And so it's almost like an uninteresting exercise for me to try to enter into, like, which one's the best. Man, I enjoy them all so much. So it's like, if somebody, you know, were to get really passionate about that, I'd say, okay, sure, yeah, I love that game too. That was great. You know? And if they really want me to agree with them that their choice for the best is the best, I'd try to maneuver the conversation to focus on something else.
Is there something I can do for you?
Goodbye.
Bye.
I don't think she can. I'm going to keep going this way, because my quest indicator is this way. I don't think I need to go in there yet. Here's what I'll say, though, on that topic of, like, you know, a lot of people, the consensus being that this is the best of them. I can see why so many people would say that. I can totally see why so many people would say this is the best. Regular Roy says Fallout 5 is the best. Probably will be. I'll tell you, I'm really looking forward to Majigger 2, The Outer Worlds 2, and hope that they have the budget and resources and the desire to make it something more like a Fallout game in its scope, because I loved what they did with that game. I've actually started a second playthrough of that, because the choices you can make the second time through can really change the game up. And so, oddly enough, I played that more recently than 4, but I'm planning on playing that again before getting back to 4. Because I just think it's going to be a pretty fresh experience second time through, making different choices. Bad guy over here. And who are you? Why are you mad at me?
You like that?
Freeside thug. So he's just a thug. I don't think anyone's going to get mad at me. I don't think I'll blow my cover by blowing his head off. Anybody mad about that? Doesn't look like it. Wasteland Surgeon outfit. Did he steal that, or was he the surgeon? He probably stole it. I don't know. I think you could be a surgeon and a thug in post-apocalyptia. Regular Roy says, the humor of the Outer Worlds 2 trailer made me want to check out the first game. Yeah, I mean, I think it definitely has some things in common with... We okay here? I thought they were maybe charging at me, but then I noticed that they were little folk. And stand down. Stand down, Cromarty. They're just kids. Yeah, I would recommend checking out the Outer Worlds, particularly if you like the Fallout first-person shooter games.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
Oh, here we go. Backlog Bot says, that's interesting that you bring up the Outer Worlds. So now I have to ask, do you prefer Fallout New Vegas or the Outer Worlds? You stinker. Again, it's hard to compare. Because even though I'm playing the Outer Worlds right now, or New Vegas right now, I'm not really playing it the way I would play it. I'm just playing this so differently for this purposes of this stream. I think I'd say the Outer Worlds. And I don't think that Obsidian fans can get angry at me for that, because they made both of them. I think I would say the Outer Worlds. And part of that is just because it's newer, it looks nicer, it's got a cool sci-fi aesthetic, it's more unique. We've got 3 of these first-person Fallout games, so it's right now I would prefer, I think, to play the Outer Worlds. Yeah. I think I would prefer to play the Outer Worlds right now. Alright. Well, I think this is the guy I want to talk to. Is that Benny? Let's save. Seems like a good time to save.
You look new to Freeside,
no, it's
so
not.
here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Why wouldn't I want to go past the greeter?
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
Thanks for the free advice. Who are you?
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
Goodbye, old Ben.
Yep.
That's about as much as I care. Oh.
You submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
I think that guy that just ran by is about to get shot. I think he's kind of like the example. Just in case you don't talk to old Ben, notice what happens when someone just starts running through here. Oh my gosh, 2,000 caps. Oh, I don't have enough Sobot. Sobot? I don't have enough science. Credit check. What's that for?
Admission to the strip requires an official passport or proof that you are carrying the required minimum balance. These policies prevent less reputable persons from entering and ensure a good time will be had by all who enter the strip.
I'll submit to the credit check. I think that they're just going to check that I have 2,000, not take it from me.
I'm sorry, but your balance does not meet the minimum balance.
What do I need to do to get in? I think I know the answer.
If you are unable to meet the minimum balance requirement, an official passport is an acceptable alternative.
Oh. Goodbye.
Please return when you have sufficient caps or passport.
Okay. Interesting. There goes that dude. Alright, well I don't want that. So, let's see here. Passport. I don't think it's... Is the quest thing gonna show me where I can get a passport, maybe? Nope. Oh crap, I just have to make money. Alright. Well, how much money do I have? How many caps? Oh my gosh, I only have 204 caps. This is terrible. This is terrible. Huh. Well, maybe I'll just dink around for a little bit, and then between now and the next stream, I'll either find an easy way to get the passport, or I'll grind for caps, because I don't want to spend the time in the live stream just kind of grinding for cash. Alright, let's look at the local map here. I want to find a store. I thought there was I thought I heard some kid advertising, "Buy our crap!" Wasn't he around here somewhere? King's School of Impersonation. No, that sounds like a quest, not a financial resource. Freeside, though. And this,
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
Huh. He sounds a little bit more like a radio announcer than a crier. Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs. Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, New Vegas' best source of laser and plasma weapons.
Okay. Probably shouldn't open that. Alright.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to search you before letting you in. The only weapons allowed on the premises are the ones we're selling.
Okay, search away.
It should only take a moment. There. I've stowed all of your weapons. You're clear to enter. When you leave, I'll hand them all back to you.
Well, I guess I'll probably have an excuse between now and next Friday to play this game some more. Because I will want to grind for cash.
You'll have to wait until it's over.
Which, in turn, will also probably get me some XP and other resources that I want to get my hands on to feel a little bit more Terminator-y.
Mr. Soren, please get to the point. The second half of your payment is late, and I want to know why.
Miss Van Graff, my associates and I have decided that we wish to renegotiate the terms of our deal.
Might I ask for what reason? The shipment was delivered. The guns were tested before leaving this facility.
Regardless, we feel that the quality of the weapons is below expectation and hope to adjust the price accordingly.
Ah, I think I understand what the issue here is. Excuse me for a moment, would you? Do it. Never break faith with the Van Graffs, Mr. Soren. I expect you'll have the rest of our payment ready tomorrow morning. Okay, everyone. Show's over. Back to work.
Okay. This looks like someone that might be profitable to work for. I'm gonna see if she'll give me some work.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, where only top-of-the-line energy weapons can be found. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if you had any work available.
It just so happens a position opened up recently. We currently need another body to guard the entrance outside. Think you can handle that?
Sure, count me in.
Wonderful. I already have a man outside who can show you the ropes and get you set up. His name is Simon. He's been with the family for years, so listen to what he says and follow his instructions.
Thank you for your time. See, I'm thinking I could earn some money, maybe get in with these good guys and get a discount too, working the, buying stuff there. That seems reasonable. Hello, Simon.
Welcome to the Sylv... Aw, crap. Don't tell me you're my new guard.
That's right.
Well, no time for pleasantries. I've got your gear right here, but let's see if you can follow instructions. You'll be covering the other side of the door there. Take your position while I get your stuff out. Good. Look around and get a feel for where customers and risks can enter and exit the area while I get your gear ready. Okay, now let's get you geared up. First, your armor.
He interrupted my
Standard issue
duding.
is your run-of-the-mill combat armor, with a nice dark coat of paint for both brand recognition and sheer intimidation value. Next, your weapon. Guards are required to use rifles. Anything lighter compromises your combat effectiveness. Anything heavier and people are too scared to come in the door. What's your preference, laser or plasma?
Let's see, Backlog Vault says, the role-playing as a Terminator concept fascinates me. It seems like a good way to inject life into a game you've beaten before. Have you done any other head-canon playthroughs of other games? Yes. But I mean, like, not where I'm bringing it... Well... Okay, let's see. The Terminator one is a go-to. I've used that... I did a Fallout 3 playthrough last year as a Terminator. I have started an Outer Worlds playthrough as a Terminator. And then I have a character that whenever I play a wizard, I always try to play as this character named Elderast, that I've got kind of a backstory written for him, and he usually leans toward evil, but not like just ridiculous, whatever the evil choice is, I'm going to choose that evil. He's doing the long con. He's got a long-term agenda in mind. Sometimes he'll do impulsive things, but other times, you know, he'll be playing the long game and even do heroic things in the short term. One time when I played Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, this would have been when it was on Xbox 360 and I played it. Was it my first playthrough or my second? I can't remember now. I think it might have been my first playthrough. My first full playthrough. I think I stalled out the first time I played it, and then I came back to it and it stuck. But I had played Dragon Age Origins and was really disappointed that the Claudia Black character, Morrigan, was not featured as prominently or virtually at all in Dragon Age 2, and also Dragon Age Inquisition. And I'm a huge Farscape fan, so I mean, like, whoever Claudia Black played, I was going to want to see more of. But I did think the character was interesting and cool. And so I was just kind of miffed with the direction that franchise was going. And I was like, you know what? I want more Morrigan, so I'm going to imagine that she's gone to another dimension somehow, landed in the Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning world, and I'm going to play as Morrigan through that game. And there weren't as many roleplay choices to really kind of make much of that. The whole headcanon thing works best in a very limited number of games, like your Bethesda RPGs or your Obsidian RPGs. I think that where there's lots of choices available in how you can do quests and interact with NPCs. So really, the headcanon thing, you can do it in any game, I guess, but the games that it's going to breathe new life into are the ones that have more choices available. I would think that there would be enough for us to do something similar in Mass Effect. I don't plan on ever playing those games again. The Legendary Edition just was like, this isn't quite what I wanted it to be, coming back to it. It's better in my memory, you know. But if I were to play those again, especially because there's such a strong AI theme and, you know, they want you to treat AI as persons, I didn't want to do that the first time around. I think the second time around I might say, let's imagine that I'm a Terminator. And in my mind, I'm making some freaking dark choices in support of AI, you know. So, yeah, the Terminator is definitely a go-to. But, I mean, I think my impression is that a lot of people play these kinds of choice games and don't really take advantage of them because they're just thinking to themselves, I'm going to play a quote-unquote good character. I'm going to play a quote-unquote bad character. But you can get more enjoyment out of a second playthrough, bringing your own headcanon into it, if you have a character that has a very particular agenda, long-term agenda, which can result in you sometimes making the good choice, sometimes making the bad choice. And then if the more that their agenda doesn't quite fit perfectly with this world, is a little kind of outside of the box, the more it brings a new flavor to that game, because you're bringing this other continuity that's not intended by the game makers into the game and making it a fresh experience. So anyway, I guess those would be my thoughts on that topic. It is fun, especially when a game lends itself to bringing creative, specific headcanon into it. All right, plasma, right? That's what Arnie wanted. A phase plasma rifle in the, 30 watt range, 40 something watt range. Yeah, plasma.
Nothing wrong with going plasma. Just make sure you hit what you're aiming at. Now that you're equipped, a quick word on the job at hand. In a nutshell, we're here to keep the riffraff away. Drunks, punks, and capless vermin are to be turned away. Potential customers are to be permitted normal entrance. That is, after we pat them down for weapons. An unarmed man is a lot less likely to try to steal something with several armed guards around. Don't start any fights. I don't care if some jet junkie just assaulted your mother. We're here to promote violence elsewhere, not start it here. Lastly, don't abandon your post. We're getting paid to stand next to this door, not talk to someone down the street or head to the casino. That goes double for any thoughts of splitting with that gear. Every now and then, some young punk thinks he can run off with Van Graff property. Trust me, the rifle and armor are nice, but they're not worth your life. Other than that, relax. There's usually some eye candy coming and going from the Wrangler over there at some point, so the view's not too bad. Settle in. You've got some hours left before your shift ends. Here comes a winner. I'll let you handle this one.
Hi there. Is this where I can pick up a laser gun?
Sorry, sir, but I can't let you in. Company policy.
Sounds like a stupid policy to me.
Good. Stick to the rules. Another one coming.
Oh, thought she was the next one coming. Does he have his weapon pulled? Oh, he does. Okay, so this is not weird for me to have my weapon out. And as I've said before, the Terminator thing really fits well with the VATS POV in this game.
Hi. I was, in the area and thought I'd stop by to look at your weapons. Can I go in?
We're gonna have to search you first.
Fine by me.
He's clean. See? Not so hard, is it? Heads up. Looks like we got another customer.
Joel Nelson says, have you played Days Gone? No. I've got that one through PS Plus, I think, or was it the PS Plus collection? So it's a possibility at some point in the future, but I've heard that it's got some difficulty things I might not like. We'll see. I'll probably try it sometime.
Howdy. I just done broke the bank over at the Wrangler there and thought I might peruse your fine wares. Maybe lighten my purse a little?
Wait, broke the bank? Does that mean that he doesn't have any money? Let's try sorry sir, I can't let you in. I don't know what he means by that expression. Well, let's try patting him down for weapons first. Certainly, sir. We need to pat you down for weapons first. I guess the Terminator wouldn't necessarily be familiar with every expression anyway, right?
Now, hold on here. I'm not packing any heat. Ain't my word good enough for you?
In a word, no.
If that's the case, then I guess I'll go spend my money elsewhere.
Wow. You're a real people person, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Looks like that guy's headed this way. Don't screw it up.
Alright, don't screw it up, Cromartie.
Hey, looking for something to replace my old revolver. Mind if I head in?
Sorry, we're going to have to search you first.
That's not really necessary, is it? I already told you I got this here revolver, right?
It's company policy. Now, are you going to let us search you, or what?
Damn, I knew this wasn't gonna work. Over here!
What the hell do you suppose that's about?
Me first. I didn't want him to loot the body. Me first. Oh, C4 plastic explosive.
Help me.
Let's take a look at this revenge note. To whom it may concern, if you are reading this, then I am likely dead. I can only hope that I have managed to take out some of those thrice-damned Van Graffs with me. My family deserves that much at least. Okay. But if he was going to go in with C4... I mean, how does he know this note was going to survive? Maybe he had it in some kind of a little container.
We clean this up. No one's going to want to shop here with the corpse out front. Crap. This I do not need today. Keep your head straight, rookie. Things are about to get interesting.
Hey, Simon. How's it hanging? Looks like you've got a little helper today.
What can I say? Business has been good lately. We can afford the help.
Good to hear, buddy. So is the boss lady in?
You know she is. Why don't you go in and say hi?
Nah, I got some rounds to run. But do pass along that I'm always thinking of her. Actually, I got a better idea. Make the new hire tell her. You'll do that for me, won't you?
I'll be sure to pass it along.
That's a good dog. Well, I'm out of here. Later, Simon.
Way to keep your head, rookie. Let's hope for you yet. It's just about closing time. Let's go see the boss about getting paid. Oh, I'm gonna need the rifle and armor back. Boss's orders.
Okay. G-Banger says, broke the bank means you emptied out the place of money. Yeah, I was leaning in that direction, but... yeah, I didn't have time to think. It's hard to think while I'm live streaming. My wife can tell you I'm terrible at multitasking.
You got a problem?
And then sometimes I overthink things. Or I think it means this, but could it mean this? What if I meant I broke my bank? He didn't specify which bank he broke. What if I broke it in a weird way?
Simon's been telling me how it went. Let's do a quick recap. You had a little bit of a hard time following instructions, but didn't do too bad overall. Here's your pay. Unfortunately, I found someone else with a little more experience, and he'll take over the position starting tomorrow. However, another task has come up that I could use some help with, assuming you're still interested in making some money.
Always.
There's a deal that we've been working on for a while now, and the buyer would like a sample of our weapons. I need you to run a package out to a discrete location that the client has chosen. Sound good?
I'll do it.
Good. Here's the package. I'll mark the location on your map. The buyer said they'd be in town for quite a while, so there's no rush. That said, try not to dawdle. This client could mean big money for us, which naturally means big money for you.
Thank you for your time. Oh. And thank you guys for your time. That is about it. So we've just got one more of these weeks to go, so spoilers, I don't think I'm going to finish the main story in the time that we have, but I'll see how far I can get us, and then I'll just kind of play it by ear after that, and see if there's enough interest, I feel like, for me to continue with this in some fashion. Yeah, so we'll just kind of see what that could potentially look like. But honestly, it's kind of neat that I'm at this point where I need to do a little bit of grinding. I'll consider whether or not I finish this quest offline or, finish it when I'm streaming again next Friday. It's not technically part of the main quest. I'm just doing it to earn some money. But I will try to have this ready to continue with the main quest when I start the stream next time. And yeah, like I said, I like the excuse to play it more not streaming, because I definitely do enjoy doing Terminator runs more when I'm not streaming. Sorry guys, it's nothing against you. It's just the process of streaming and multitasking, thinking about, are things working? Who might be talking that I should respond to? Nah, I just want to just get in my nerd zone and forget that everyone else in the world exists. That's, but I do enjoy, I do enjoy these streams and interacting with you guys. Loved all the questions that you guys brought up tonight, the different things that you gave me an excuse to blah, blah, blah and comment on. So thank you so much for coming out and for chatting with me. And check the... did I put it in the schedule below? I can't remember if I did or not, but I think it's next... I think it's next Friday that we wrap this series up. And then we'll see what kind of comes after that. But Rugged Warrior says it was his piggy bank. That was the bank that was broken. Yes, I think you're probably right. Backlog Vault says, appreciate you doing the stream, Peter. Always a good time. Thank you so much. And thank you for your great questions. All you guys for your really great questions. That is all for me. I am going to eat my keto ice cream and maybe watch another episode of Superman and Lois. Really been enjoying that lately. Oh my gosh, that's what I'm wearing? Okay. All right, guys. Have a good night and a great weekend. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Do you believe in the supernatural?
Download the Legacy Edition of Spirit Blade, a full past audio drama, for free at spiritblade.com.